Larry, how are you?
I'm great.
Hey, it's good to see you. Welcome to the show. Let's talk about AirCell intake spacers. For those who don't know, tell us about this technology.
Okay, the AirCell is we started with the AirCell probably in '98, and basically the concept on the AirCell is very simple. It's taking the straight line air coming from the charge air cooler.
Yeah.
And we're disturbing that air when it hits our helix cut inside our spacer opening. Just starts disturbing that air all the way through the system.
Right.
Giving a more complete, a better efficient burn.
So you're getting a better fuel. You're getting more for your fuel, essentially. You're getting, and that's what the kind of results that we are seeing. The first thing I guess a driver's going to ask, okay, how do I install it? Do I have to go somewhere to have it installed with the AirCell? What do they need to know?
No, they really don't. It's very simple. 5 to 10 minute installation.
Yeah.
Anybody that can turn a screwdriver or a wrench can put this in.
Yeah. Well, that's for the Shade Tree guys out there me.
Yeah.
That is a plus.
Oh, absolutely.
You guys have seen some pretty amazing results from those who are out there using AirCell intake spacers. Tell us about those results, the feedback you get from your customers.
The feedback that we get, we get a couple different points from it. They immediately notice the power increase.
Right.
And and I've had some of my drivers even tell me it takes the shake out of their mirrors.
Wow.
It levels it out.
Right.
It runs better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that power increase that's where you're getting your fuel mileage gain.
Right. Right.
If you'll use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
If you're getting the power, don't keep throwing your foot into it.
Right.
Back off and run. Keep your miles per hour that you're running.
Right.
And if you'll keep that where you were, you will see the fuel gain.
Yeah. And that's something that where, especially right now, we're inching back up closer to $3 a gallon. I saw a report that came out just last week, Larry, that says they predict that diesel prices will be $3.10, maybe $3.20 a gallon this summer, whereas unleaded might be somewhere in the $3 range. But certainly they believe that we're headed, based on demand, we might be headed over $3 a gallon this summer.
Yeah, I've seen that also, and that's all the more reason to install this AirCell. It can definitely help you on your fuel.
And that's the great thing is we're talking about a terrific return on investment, and this is an investment. Now, it's we know that the economy has been a little bit slow. We're starting to see some of the freight come back. We're starting to see some trends that show us that the future will be brighter. And that's terrific. If you're going to be ahead in this game, you're going to have to make investments like this that give you every single competitive edge. Because right now, let's face it, Larry, there's no shortage of drivers. It's very competitive out there, and you want to make sure that you can keep your profit margin as healthy as possible. And you guys are helping drivers do that.
And we're doing that, absolutely. That's exactly what we're doing. And your ROI, your return on your investment.
Yeah.
When you get fuel approaching $3 a gallon,
right.
Your return on your investment is in less than 30 days.
Yeah, and that is terrific.
Yeah.
That is so awesome, because beyond that is cash in your pocket.
Money back,
tax-free.
Money back to your bottom line.
Yeah.
Go take that vacation you want to take.
That's right.
That's
right. And that's what I invite drivers to do all the time. When you see a savings like this, when you see that ROI reach that point, from that point on, start taking that extra money and put it in a savings account and decide at Christmas what you want to do with it, at vacation time what you want to do with it, or maybe contributing to some kind of retirement fund.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, just put that money away, and you'll be surprised at the end of the year when that $7,000 or $8,000 is added up.
Yeah, and it's terrific. It really is. And I love the fact that, again, drivers have a company like yours that is about serving the drivers. And tell us about that relationship. When you talk to maybe a driver at a trade show, or maybe they call you or send you a message or something, how is it that you value that relationship with that driver, and how much time are you spending with them?
That is so important.
Yeah.
We value that, and we want the drivers to call us back in.
Right.
And they do. I mean, some of them just random. They'll call, and they are just excited.
Yeah.
And they call and thanking us for the product.
Yeah.
That means a whole lot to us.
And that is it. I think, Larry, that's one thing that our industry has been lacking for too long is that kind of customer service with those products.
They cannot lose on this area.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing.
They cannot lose on it.
Yeah,
and if they're not seeing it, all they got to do is pick that phone up and call me or one of our dealers.
Yeah,
and say, hey, I'm just not seeing it. We'll refund it. Not 90 days. Within 90 days period, if you're not seeing the results, call us back. And I guarantee you, we have not refunded over 10 or 12 spacers.
Right.
And that's out of 9,000 spacers.
Well, and this is what I invite drivers to do. Listen, go out there and check it out for yourself. Larry, you and I can sit here and talk until we're blue in the face.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. But the proof is going to come when you install the AirCell intake spacer on your truck. And then, again, start making sure you're monitoring everything.
Get you a good baseline
before
you put it on. And one thing I might mention, too, don't put other product. I mean, I'm not telling you not to put other products on.
Right.
That's fine. I mean, whatever you want to install, but don't install them at the same time.
Right, because you want to make sure that you've got a point, as you mentioned, establish that baseline.
Right.
Then install the AirCell intake spacer,
right,
so that you can see those improvements based on your particular product.
Right.
And then down the road, if there's something you want to add that's different.
Absolutely, because if you add multiple add-ons to it, you're not going to know which one's working for you.
Exactly, and you just want to make sure that you do that. That's a really great point. And drivers, I invite you to do this. Now, where is it that they can go? You and I were talking before the show about the Iowa 80 group carrying the AirCell intake spacers. Where can they find them on the shelf?
All of the Iowa 80 group does have them, and they have done a terrific job.
They're great people.
Great people. I love them. They're just they're excited about this product as we are as excited about them being with us.
Because it works.
It works, and they know it works.
Yeah. And that's what we invite drivers to do. Again, go out there, get it. Larry, you're giving them 90 days to put the test to it, and it's not, with most drivers, it's not taking near that long to see those positive results.
Well, we've got 30 dealers altogether across in the United States, one in Canada.
Right.
I'm just starting negotiations and shipped an order to Australia.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're excited about that.
So
we are growing. It's been a little slow, as everybody has been.
Right, yeah.
In the winter months, but things are coming back.
Yeah, and I can imagine with the road trains down there that they have in Australia.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
They're begging for a product like AirCell intake spacer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's going to be awesome. I'd love to send me an email. I want to see what kind of results they're getting, because I know it's going to just blow their socks off.
Absolutely.
Just terrific. And, of course, the website, aircellfleet.com, right?
Aircellfleet.com.
Yeah.
You can log into aircellfleet.com, and you can find a dealer near you or wherever you're headed, and should be able to accommodate you.
Absolutely. So drivers, check it out. Again, the AirCell intake spacer is something that I've been proud in the past to talk about, and I think it's a great product because, again, this is getting you tax-free money in your pocket, and that right now speaks louder than anything, Larry.
Absolutely.
Larry Harrington, thank you so much. AirCell intake spacers. We do appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Eric.
All
I appreciate
Thank you.